Hey, greetings. Thursday here, working on some projects. We're going to get into some stuff here. Okay, I want to show you guys how I do fifth wheels. And I think you guys would get a kick out of this. It just gives your fifth wheel more realism. And the way it works is, okay, I've already done one of these to show you guys. Now, let me show you. It's got the slide on the fifth wheel right there for the locking pin right here. And that's what it's going to look like. So, what you have to do is break out some pencils. These are leaded pencils. I use them all the time for like bare metal. And you just want to come in, okay? There we go. You want to come in like so. Now you got to bear in mind, these are going to have grease on them. We know that. But this right here, and you just want to just work it a little bit here and there. You're going to see how real that's going to look. Look at that, where it's actually sliding up underneath the trailer. And we put a little bit down in there. It ain't going to hurt anything. Some right there for sure. And some over here. That's what it's going to look like. And I'll be also, I did another one of these, just like that. You just want to take it, like I said, just take your pencil over the top. Ain't going to hurt anything. But bear in mind, like I said, yes, these are going to be greased. Same thing with this one. It really don't take that long to do this. I mean, it really doesn't. You just kind of let it go down in the grooves a little bit. Like that's a good example right there. Like I said, bear in mind, some of these are going to, a couple of these are going to be for the dollies, and the rest are going to be for the tractors. Yeah, just like that. And if you want to, okay, you can do a little bit on the side if you want. You know, just kind of like that. Come down here, maybe do some on that. Just like that. I've been doing this for a lot of years because I just, you look at the fifth wheels on these older tractors and even the new ones, the same concept. It's a locking mechanism, really, basically, is all it is. Underneath the plates. So, with that being what it is, next thing I do is I take out the center right here. This is going to be taken out on all three of these. And they get these, they use these and make it close. And you can get these pretty much anywhere where, like, Walmart's got them. I'm sure Hobby Lobby's got them in stock too. Just got to look around. And get your super glue out. Pick this stuff up at Hobby Lobby. I am very impressed. It's really working good for me. All right, and you want to take that. Now, you got to bear something in mind. I got to make another point here before I glue these. Make sure that that's going to be on the side where the driver can push it in. Now, if you got it on the passenger side, that's not going to be correct. Matter of fact, I think I've got one right here that is actually meant for, yeah, it's meant for a dolly. But anyway, it'll be the same concept with the dolly. Okay, here we go. Where are we at? There we go. Just like that. But that's what it's going to look like on a dolly. Now, yes, these are going to be painted. I got to paint them red. But anyway, you want to take the glue. First off, make sure you eyeball. It's going to be on this side. Okay. Just like that. So you just turn it over. Get your super glue out. Go across like so. Okay. Lay it down. Use your knife to get it positioned. Just like that. Yeah. Just like that. Okay. Set it aside to dry. Same concept on here. Okay. You just want to make sure, like I said, it's going to be on the driver's side. Flip it over. Like that. Okay. Lay it down in like so. Take your knife, put it in. Just like that. There we go. Number 3, same thing. Like I said, you just make sure that you know that's going to be on the driver's side right here. The push in and out. That's how you lock that. Pull it back over. Same concept. Okay. All right. Put it in. Just about, you want to make sure it's straight as you can get it, like so. You just want to make sure it's straight. You know, just do an eyeball. This eyeball not really good. That's going to sit dry. Now, next thing, you're going to want to weather the bottom of those. And that's where the powders come in. And I have these weathering things that I like to use. You can get them at the hobby shop. You can get them at Hobby Lobby. Right now we've got white glue going on, so we're not going to do that right now. But while we're thinking about it, we are definitely changing gears here. Now I want to show you guys something here. These are the, I don't know what they would call these, actually on top of the cab of the Freightliner tractors that I'm building. Just want to scrape something here. Just double check everything, make sure you're good. What I'm going to do with these is I'm going to wrap these with paper tape. And I want you guys to see that. Just give me a second here. This is really not that hard to do. I'm going to put that out there. There we go. Okay. Now, paper tape right here. You can get these on Amazon. Any color, pretty much. These are right here. And of course, I'm using the brown, but you've got a different variety of colors. My darling wife got these for me on Amazon. And so if you're thinking where, that's where you want to get them. Okay, you want to take this, you want to work in small pieces. You know, don't go too much. Just do like, maybe size it up like so. Okay, right now we're going to be doing the back part. And what we're going to do, we're going to come in like this. Okay. We're going to wrap this all the way around. Just like that. Take your fingers, kind of push it down. Okay. Okay, you're seeing what I'm talking about already? We're already getting a nice coverage. It looks like a vinyl. And that's kind of the look we're trying to find here. Okay, now, next thing, we'll do the back. I've been doing paper tape on interiors for a lot of years, and I don't know, some guys are, you know, if they do things different, that's cool. Whatever you get into, however you want to do. But this has been a big help for me. Now, if you get in a situation like this, you take your hobby knife. You're going to see this. See how this is doing that? Just take your knife, put a little slit in it, like right there. come over and do the same on this side. Okay, I just want to wrap that, same concept, all the way around. Okay, there we go there. So that's looking good. And then you want to take this and then fold it. Now, when you get this stuck on the back part, you can trim this stuff. If you want to trim it off with your hobby knife, just take it and just kind of go along this. I'm not going to worry about that. But it has a folded vinyl look to it, which is what we're trying to shoot for here. Okay, now to do this right here, you just want to size it up again. Come down like so. Just like that. Okay. Pull it down. Okay, we're going to have to make a slit in that. So just come up. Yeah. Okay, hold on for just a second. We're going to do this and that. There we go. There we go. That'll work. Kind of fold that over a little bit. Okay, on the back side, you'll have to do the same thing right here. That's all you gotta do. Just do that. Fold it around. Just like that. Come over, fold this all the way down to the end. And kind of come over a little bit more with it. We're going to fold this a couple times around it. So don't get, if you're doing an object like this, don't get nervous about it. We're not going to worry about the back part. That's going to be glued. You're not going to see it. But what we're interested in finding out here, we got to figure out, okay, how am I going to do that? See how you got white showing right there? Okay, no problem. Now, you take your scissors and just cut it off right there like that. Okay. Fold it around. Okay, remember, we're going to do another piece on this. And cut that off. We're going to do that on the back side here. So this is how we're going to do it. Put that on like this, overlap. Just like that. All the way down. And we're going to cut it again. Kind of fold that. Fold that. Okay. We're going to do one on that side too. We'll trim that up while we're at it. And really, it doesn't take that long to do this, and you talk about making it look real. I mean, it kicks it up a notch. And, okay, there we go. All right, now we're going to put that one last piece right in here. We're going to do a small piece. We're going to do it like that. Yeah, there we go. I mean, if you look at the vintage interiors on a lot of these trucks, I mean, they're somewhat elaborate, but they're not. I mean, especially when they age. And being a company tractor, I mean, interiors are going to get a little dirty. They're going to get a little whatever. Anyway, that's how you do that. That's your visor for the top of your where your visors and stuff would be, like right above the tractor there. And you just take your fingers and just rub it in a little bit. Kind of heats the tape up. Don't worry about a little bit of this and that here, because that's not going to hurt anything. That's how fast they did that one. I got another one here. Really, like I said, this is really going to help you gain some realism all the way around. And I'm all in on that. I mean, when I did the interiors right here, the interior tub, same concept. You're just doing the same thing. You're going to have folds. It's going to be okay. Looks good. Looks real. And that's what we're shooting for. All right. Now, next thing. We're going to do this one. And it ain't going to take that long. Okay, just like that. Fold over, fold down. Like so. Just like that. Fold up. Like I said, if you got a wrinkle or a little bit of wrinkle in it, don't get nervous about it. Here's the reason why. Sometimes the older the tractor is, the interior is going to have some wrinkles. I mean, vinyl does wrinkle after so long. It's part of it. It's going to happen. All right. Well, there's the back part already. Okay, now we're going to come to the front here. I want to try something here. Let's try doing this like this. Okay, just like that. Okay. All right, we're going to do it like that. All the way down. Knife. Boom. Boom. And all I'm doing is cut a little slit right there. You'll see it. And that's just going to help me wrap that. Just like that. Same thing with that. All the way around. Okay, now we're going to fold it all up into here like that. Okay, we need to get our scissors out. There we go. That's looking good. Get scissors out here. And we're going to trim a little bit of that off. Just like that. Okay, we got a couple edges here. We got to work on getting this side. That side's pretty good shape. We're not going to worry about that. But it shouldn't take us too long to do this real quick here. We're going to do it like that. All the way around. All the way around. Come all the way out to the end. Wrap. Okay. So I just want to double check everything, make sure you covered. Here's a good example right there. We need to get a bit more. Won't be a problem. Just take maybe about a piece like that. We'll fix that. You can piece this in, so don't think you can't. You can do it. And when the time you get everything together and everything the way it needs to be, you're going to be fine. It'll look good. And just put that in a corner like that. Like I said, just fold it. Just like that. See how it's becoming more part of everything? It's kind of pulling that in. And then you just want to come up underneath here like that. And that is your visors for the two tractors I'm going to build. So now you have the interior tubs along with the visors. And if you've got something sticking up, here's the trick too. Just take your blade like this and just drag it across. Take your finger, push it down. Yeah, I got a little problem right here we need to fix. So just kind of take your knife, do that. It'll actually make it lay down really flat. Let me see here. I need want to trim that. There we go. It's good to have the tools ready to go on the bench when you need them. Yeah, we're going to trim that off. Why not? There we go. Okay, well, that's what we got on that. I'm trying to think what else today. We are going to be working on tomorrow. I'm going to be working on engines, and I'm going to start building those. Let me grab them real quick. There we go. It's going to be engines and radiators tomorrow. So we're going to be working on those. I don't know. Shouldn't take too long. Radiators are going to go quick. They're going to be painted. I'm going to probably do them in Sharpie silver. The engines color right now, I'm trying to figure out the color for these. Anything from tan all the way up into like a, I don't know, like a color like that. I've seen pictures of both. So I got to make some decisions on what color I'm going to paint them. Um, and then, of course, tomorrow I'm going to also have to tap out one of my front wheels on the other tractor. And I'd like to show you guys how to do that too, because if you ever break one of these off, your front wheels on one of your tractors, okay, you're going to have to be able to put it back on and redo the pin. Not a problem. I'll show you how. All right, guys, take it easy today. I hope these lengthy ability videos are helping you and going into some of the stuff that I'm doing. And I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.